Gonna be tackling this stern today. This mess that they gave us to deal with. The two sides here. So that we could finish up cleaning up the stern on the inside and figure out what we're gonna do to reinforce it and what materials we're gonna use. Alright, so first I'm gonna have to clean up some of this wood that's still stuck to the fiberglass, just around the edges of the cut, and then I'm gonna have to put some fiberglass on there so when I grind it from the outside it'll stay put. I don't really want it coming out. Do the same thing over there, and then I'll go back outside and grind on the cut at a good bevel, and then fill that back in to its proper thickness, and then we could finish off working on the inside of this stern and get something productive going. But yeah, we've been thwarted with setbacks due to shoddy work, and I hope this is the last setback so we could just keep progressing from this point forward. Alright, let's get to it. Let's grind down the corners of each of these so I could get some fiberglass, just a couple of layers of chop mat just to hold these pieces in place, so when I go on the outside and grind it down they'll stay in place. We're gonna all grind it back off anyway when we start working on this again. So let's go mix up some resin. Alright. Brush. Get my resin, get my brush. And I got this ball of mess that my dogs did for me. Perfect use for it. Again, this is just temporary. Just to hold these squares in place so that when I grind it down on the outside they don't fall out. And then when we finish on the outside, we have to flatten the surface again. All of this gonna get ground back off anyway, so I'm not worrying about prepping it, so it'll have good adhesion for long-term structural stress and whatever you ever have it. Just go lay it on. I need some more chopped strand. Right, so there it is. 4 corners, it just slopped it on. The resin actually started to kick off pretty quick, so I had to rush this side and get this all done before the resin gelled up on me. Didn't use no structural resin, just used pretty much regular boatyard resin. Because like I said, once we finish on the outside, fill it in, and we're gonna come back in here and sand this all down smooth, and 90% of that, if not all of it, is gonna be gone when it's all said and done. So back to the outside to get dirty. I hope I don't have a problem here. It's been an hour and a half since I laid the glass in the corners to secure those cut panels. I was prepping to go sand outside, and I checked the resin in the cup, and this is what I see. It's not cured. It's still very, very soft. I hope the catalyst I used was still good. Anyway, I can't sand it now. I guess I'll give it more time. Keep my fingers crossed. Oh boy. Look like it's starting to stiffen up. Oh boy. I hope. It's been going on 3 hours now. Weird. Especially seeing that it started to gel up in the cup on me. Anyway, I guess I'll leave it overnight and see how it goes. So yeah, it eventually did harden up overnight. So Tani here is gonna get ready to sand down the cut seam.
Okay. Well, we have a change of plans as to what we were gonna do to address this situation. We were planning on just sanding away at this, tapering it off and tabbing it back and preserving all of this material in here. But we discovered where they patched up this keyhole for the stern drives, just a more poor fiberglass work, pretty much. So we figure we'll save ourselves the time and effort of trying to fix this and just cut out the rectangle and put brand new fiberglass in instead. It'll probably be stronger and easier and more straightforward. As you can see just how much I had to sand to actually get down to the fiberglass, and you can see how bad of a job it is all around here. So we're just gonna eliminate this all together, square off this hole, and keep moving forward with this transom.